Welcome everybody to Chazy for tonight is senior night between Chazy and Schroon Lake. We're going to honor the seniors tonight, and we'd like to call to the center of the court, Colin McCarthy. And Bailey Williams Smith, the second gentleman, comes to the center of the court. Flowers by Emily McNally and Devin Latchmore. Senior Shay Halley. Presented flowers by John Lee Brucey and Sagan Trombley. Senior Michael Santor. You'll be presented flowers by Chelsea Mooney and Devin Latchmore. At this time, I'd like to call to the center of the court, Dina Panetta. And she'll be presented flowers by Coach Corey Thompson. Will be presented flowers by their son, Keith Ledoux. Tony and Mary LaPierre. They'll be presented flowers by their son, Andrew LaPierre. They will be presented flowers by Shay Alley. I'd like to call down Frankie and Irene Garrow. Presentation. It's Frankie Garrow's uniform. Signed by the players. Schroon Lake Wildcats. Their starting lineup, number 3, Anthony Vanderwater. Number 5, Jesse Chazy. Number 10, Lance Parody. Number 13, Wesley Beers. Number 31, Brennan Bush. Now let's meet our Eagles.
Well, hello, North Country basketball fans. It is the 10th day of February 2010, and we have a big MVAC matchup. It is senior night, as you saw earlier here in Chazy, but there's a lot riding on this game between Chazy and Schroon Lake. There's 3 divisions in the MVAC. They are in second place. The winner of this game will have the same record as Willsboro, so the winner will play 2 days from now against Willsboro at a place to be determined. So a lot riding on tonight's game between Chazy and Schroon Lake. Osher gets it to Lapeer, back over to Snide. Snide goes baseline. He squares, misses everything, and it's rebounded by 31 Bush. Bush is running the floor. A nice run from the big guy. Gets it up over to number 13, Beers. Beers sends it back out to over number 5, Shaughnessy. So Chazy extending their 2-3 zone, playing aggressive right now. It's into the hands of Vanderwater. He gets it back over to Beers. He looks inside, coming back door. Nice play by the Wildcats. As number 10, Paradis, comes in back door. It's Osher now. No look pass was stolen by the Schroon Lake. They have the numbers. Shot goes up, and it's Shaughnessy nails it. It's a 4-0 Schroon Lake lead. Coach Bernard was not happy with that pass from Osher, and the ball goes all the way down to Lapeer. Lapeer comes back to Osher. He goes left side to Caleb Snide. Snide goes all the way back over the head of Lauren. And you can see Chazy is really pumped up for tonight's game. Early on, they have the jitters. They trail by 4-0. We're 6:45 here left in the first quarter. We've only played a minute 15. And it's number 5, Shaughnessy, taking it up here for Schroon Lake. Being guarded by Osher. He comes over to the left side, over to Parody. Parody goes to the post, up to number 13, Beers. Back out to the corner now. right into the paint, and too hard of a pass for Bush. Right idea for Parody to try to find Bush underneath, but he bounced it too hard over Bush's head, so turnover on Schroon Lake. Ball comes into the hands of Osher. Osher being guarded by Parody, trying to get across midcourt, and stolen by number 5 Shaughnessy. He's fouled by Osher. Osher hit him with the body, and Schroon Lake goes up 6-0 here on the Eagles. And Shaughnessy will go to the line for one. He missed a big rebound by Halley, gives it up over to Osher. Osher looking to run the floor, but he's picked up very quickly by the defense of Schroon Lake, and it goes off of Ricky Osher. And Dan Bernard may want to think about calling a timeout here before this game gets out of control. With 6:13 to go, it's 6-0 Schroon Lake, and the ball will come into the hands of Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy goes to right side over to Vanderwalker, back over to Shaughnessy. Double team coming up. He does a nice job getting over to Parodies. He goes into the paint, stolen by Halley, gives it up to Osher. Osher looking to take it to the hoop. He's into the paint. He goes in, and he gets the call, and nice play by Osher as he's fouled by Shaughnessy. So Osher will go to the line for one. He makes the bucket. If he makes this, he'll cut the lead in half, cut the Schroon Lake lead in half. It is Osher getting the roll. So now it's 6-3, and coming down the court very fast is Shaughnessy. He's picked up by Osher. Loses his dribble, gives it up over to Bush. Baseline coming in. Shot by number 10, Parody. Rebounded by Halley. He gives it up over to Lauren. Lauren being guarded by number 10, Parody. He crosses midcourt, goes down low. And Lapierre is fouled going into the shot. Bush fouls him. So Andrew Lapierre will go to the line for two. And Lapierre trying to make this a 1-point game with 5:38 to go here in the first quarter. Lapierre makes the first one. Misses the second, rebounded by Bush. Bush gets it up to Parody. Parody sends it all the way. Good hustle by number 10, number 5. It was actually Shaughnessy to Parody. Fouled by Snide underneath. It'll be Schroon Lake ball underneath the Chazy basket. They lead by 2, 6-4. The winner of this will play Friday against Roseboro to go to the MVAC round robin. And it's into the hands of number 13, Beers. He gives it up over to number 5, Shaughnessy. Down low to number 3, Vanderwalker. Nice block by Lapierre. And Vanderwalker steps on the line, so turnover on Schroon Lake. And it will be Ricky Osher taking the ball up here for Chazy. He finds Lauren far side. Comes back over to Osher, crosses midcourt. Osher goes to the baseline, over to Snide into the paint to number 20. Lapierre had a good look, misses the shot. Rebounded by the Wildcats. And there's a foul on Lapierre. He fouls number 5, Shaughnessy. Parody will take the ball in. He gets it into the hands of number 13, Beers. Back to Parody. He pushes it all the way out over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy back to Parody. Parody picked up by Lapierre. Chazy tightened up on their 2-3 zone. Going to the weak side. It's number 3, Vanderwalker. Pushes it top of the key into the paint now. Down low to Bush. Bush is blocked by Halley. Picked up by Lapierre. Given to Osher. Good hustle by the Wildcats getting back on defense. Osher gives it up over to Lauren. Lauren squares for 3. Hits the rim. Rebounded by Halley. He's into the paint. Pushes it back to Osher. Osher squares. He hits the rim. Giving chase is number 3, Beers. Try to take it off of Snide, but he doesn't do it. It goes out of bounds, so the ball will go to the Eagles with 4:32 to go here in the first quarter. We have a nice crowd here in Chazy for senior night. A lot riding on this game. It is the 10th of February, 2010. It is Osher with the ball, gets it into Snide. Snide quickly to Lauren. Lauren all the way back to Osher. Osher squares for the 3. Nothing but net for Ricky Osher. And Schroon Lake scored the first 6 points of the quarter. Chazy's come back with 7 unanswered points. Chazy leads Schroon Lake 7-6. Bush gets it back over to Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker over to number 10, Parody. Parody with the shot. He's short. And it's knocked out of bounds by Bush. So the ball will go to Chazy with 4:08 to go here in the first. And we have an exciting game here in Chazy. Both teams have the same record. This is what you would expect from a big-time basketball game here in the MVAC. It's Lauren taking the ball up, guarded by Parody over to Osher. Osher crosses midcourt, no problem. Gives it over to Snide. Snide goes into the paint to Lapeer. He tried to find Halley. It goes off the foot of the Schroon Lake defense. So Chazy will have the ball underneath the basket with 3:56 to go here in the first quarter. Chazy up by 1. It's Osher taking the ball out for Chazy. He gets it to Halley. Halley has it. Goes all the way over to Lauren. Back to Osher. Osher had it from Snide. All the way over to Lauren. Lauren looking to penetrate. Comes back to Snide. Snide takes the shot. And it's Caleb Snide nails the jumper. And Chazy goes up 9-6. Coming up with the ball is Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy goes right side over to Vanderwalker. It's back over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy has right side. Vanderwalker comes into number 13, Beers. Now baseline. And there's a shot. Nice offensive rebound. Coming out, Osher looking to run the floor. He's got Lapeer to his right, but he slows things up. 29 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. And there's a foul on number 10, Parody, putting his hands on Ricky Osher. So with 3:11 to go here in the first, Chazy up by 3. It's Osher taking the ball out for Chazy. Osher to Lauren. Back to Osher. Lapeer and Halley down low. Osher goes up with the shot. He misses everything. And the ball will go to Schroon Lake. And it will be Vanderwalker getting the ball in. He does to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy taking up the court, and Osher will pick him up outside by the near court line, and it goes into the hands of Beers. Nice ball movement here by the nice play from Vanderwalker to get Bush on the weak side, and now it's 9-8 with 2:49 to go. Lauren with the ball. He comes back over to Snide, to Osher, Osher back to Lauren. Lauren looking to penetrate. He's blocked by Bush. And it's knocked out by Bush. Schroon Lake thought it was their ball, but referee Mike Roberts down low saw the play, and we also have referee G.M. Bruno here tonight. G.M. Bruno and Roberts calling tonight's game. Ball comes out to Osher. Osher top of the key, spins in the paint, gets a shot off. He gets the roll, and what a play by Ricky Osher to do a spin move in the paint, and they go up by 3, 11-8. Going weak side again. And timeout called by number 3, Vanderwalker. So with 2:23 to go, Chazy, which trailed 6-0 early, now have an 11-8 lead. Back from the timeout, Vanderwalker will take the ball out here for Schroon Lake underneath the Chazy basket. He goes all the way out to number 5, Shaughnessy. He gets the shot up, rebounded by Bush. Nice offensive rebound by Bush. Goes back baseline. He's fouled. It looks to be on Halley. And actually the foul is on Lapeer. That would be his second. With 2:16 to go, it's Bush to the line for 2. Nothing but net for Bush. It's now 11-9. Misses the second one. Rebound. Nice hustle. It goes off of the Schroon Lake player. Nice hustle. And G.M. Bruno comes over. Mike Roberts could not see that play. or I should say Gene Bruno had a better angle on it, and the ball goes to Schroon Lake, and it goes into the hands of Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy goes right side over to Vanderwalker. Stolen by Lauren. And it goes to Osher, and Osher takes it off the Schroon Lake player. And with 2:01 to go in the first, Chazy leading 11-9. They'll take the ball out underneath the Schroon Lake Wildcat basket. It'll be Ricky Osher taking the ball out here for the Eagles. Osher goes to Lauren. He's beyond the arc. He gets it into Lapierre. Lapierre trying to penetrate, pushes it back out over to Snide, over to Osher. Osher's beyond the arc, goes over to Lauren. Lauren taking the shot, hits the front of the rim, and it's rebounded by number 5, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy running the floor here for the Wildcats. Goes into the paint, it's Bush. Bush goes baseline, blocked. Nice play by number 3, Vanderwalker. Halley pushes it up over to Lauren. Lauren goes up strong, and he'll get the call, and the foul will be on number 5, Shaughnessy. So going to the line for 2 will be Brandon Lauren. Misses the first one. Misses the second one. Rebounded by Halley. Nice job by Halley. He misses the shot. Chazy's crashing the boards. And nice play by Lapierre to tie up the Schroon Lake player. The arrow does favor Schroon Lake, but Chazy's showing some very high intensity tonight for this game and doing a nice job on the boards. It is these Wildcats coming down. It's number 5, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy gets it up over to Parody. Parody sends it back over to Vanderwalker, into the hands of Beers. He goes into the paint, and it goes through the legs of Bush, and the turnover on Schroon Lake, so the ball will go to Chazy, and it is Ricky Osher taking the ball up for Chazy. Gets it up over to Lauren. Lauren crosses midcourt, gets it to Halley. Halley all the way out to Osher. He fakes a shot to Lauren. Lauren back to Osher. There's 22 on the shot clock. Gives it down low. And 3 seconds, it looks like, called on Andrew Lapierre. And with 56 seconds to go here in the first, Chazy up by 2. Schroon Lake looking to tie this way, coming down the floor, or maybe get a 1-point lead with a 3. And it's Parody. He'll take the jumper, hits the rim, picked up by number 13, Beers. And Beers fouled by Caleb Snide. A trip. So Matt Gravel getting ready to check into this game. And Gravel in for Lapierre. And it will be underneath. Schroon Lake taking the ball out underneath the Chazy basket. All the way out to number 10, Parody. Parody goes right side to Shaughnessy. Nice play by Bush. Still a loose ball picked up by Matt Gravel. Gravel does a nice job coming off the bench getting that rebound. Being guarded, gives it up over to Lauren. Lauren does a spin move, trying to get across center court. He does, beats the 10 seconds. And it is Osher for 3, hits the front of the rim. Rebounded by Halley. Halley cannot get another offensive rebound. And what a workmanlike effort from Shea Halley. He was not going to be denied underneath. Got 2 offensive rebounds, gets fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line for 2. Looking to extend this 2-point lead as Chazy leads 11-9 with 10 seconds to go here in the first. He misses that one. That's 3 in a row that Chazy has missed. They got to take advantage of their foul shots. And Williams checks into the game, and Shaughnessy comes out. Halley misses the second. Rebounded by number 13, Beers. 7 seconds. Ball comes down into number 10, Parody. Pushes it out to Bush. Bush turns it over. And the first quarter has come to an end. A very exciting first quarter with a lot riding on this game. Chazy leading Schroon Lake 11-9. you don't mind the play-by-play. And we're ready to start the second quarter. The arrow favors Chazy. Osher will get it to Lauren. Back to Osher. Osher to Lauren. Goes to the baseline over to Gravel. Into Halley. And a kick on the Schroon Lake defense as Caleb Snide tried going baseline. So Chazy will get the ball underneath the Schroon Lake basket. Osher gives it up to Lauren. He gets a quick shot, doesn't get the roll, and it's picked up by number 3, Vanderwalker. He gives it up over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy picked up by Osher. Nice penetration. Nice play. And it's Lauren trying to get, then it's Lauren looking to get the fast break here. He goes up, and nice effort by Brandon Lauren. Takes the steal and goes all the way and increases the Chazy lead to 13-9. Lauren called for a foul, reaching in. Mike Roberts was right there. Coach Bernard didn't like the call, but Roberts told Coach Bernard he reached in. And it will be, and they're in a 1-on-1 situation. So 1-on-1 early in the second, Sam, that's not good.
It could be a long game.
It could very well be.
Shots are going to really count.
It sure will. Parody will go to the line here. Misses the first one. And it's off Halley's hands. So Schroon Lake will get the ball underneath. And it is Vanderwalker taking the ball underneath the Chazy basket with 7:22 to go here in the second. He gets it to Bush. Bush gets it up over to 13 Beers. Nice ball movement now at the top of the key. And it is Vanderwalker. Gets it up over to Beers. Baseline is number 10, Parody. Sends it all the way back over to Shaughnessy. 19 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Goes into the paint. Goes down low to Bush. Bush doesn't get the layup. Picked up by Snide. Snide busts out. Gets it up over to Gravel. Gravel crosses midcourt. Looking to be double teamed, but gets it out to Lauren. Over to Osher. Osher well beyond the arc. Gets it up to Gravel. Gravel saves it. Gives it up over to Lauren. Lauren goes off his hands. And now it's stolen here by number 5, Shaughnessy. Foul on Halley, and that would be number 2 on Halley with 6:40 to go here in the second. And going to the line for a 1-on-1 is Shaughnessy. After this foul, it's a double foul, so they'll get 2 shots automatically. If you get 10 and a half. Shaughnessy misses the first one, rebounded by Osher, and a travel called. And the ball will go to Schroon Lake. Nice effort by Osher, but he lost his footing. And the ball comes out to Shaughnessy. Quickly gets it over to Beers. And now it goes into the hands of Parody. Back over to Shaughnessy. Goes into the paint, knocked away by Halley. And Shea Halley will go up. And he gets the layup. Nice play by Shea Halley. Chazy up by 6, 15-9. It is Shaughnessy looking to go all the way. He's blocked by Halley all the way to Osher. Fast break. Osher goes up, misses the layup. He was kind of intimidated by Bush. Nice play by Bush to go up and intimidate him, not foul him. And it's Shaughnessy controlling the ball, gets it up over to Bush. Bush squares, misses it, rebounded by number 3, blocked by Halley. Halley gives it back, picked up by Osher. Osher takes it to him this time, and this time he's not to be denied. Ricky Osher takes it to Bush. Chazy up by 8. Timeout, Schroon Lake. 5:47 to go in the second. Chazy leading 17-9. And we're back from the timeout. And it will be Parody taking the ball out for Schroon Lake. He'll get to Shaughnessy, and Lawrence coming up to play defense. A little pressure here by Lauren. And Parody takes it up the court, gives it up over to Bush. Bush back to Parody, or Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy now goes right side to Parody, over to Shaughnessy, to Beers. And the ball is into the hands of Parody. Parody goes right side over to Vanderwalker. Chazy playing the 2-3 zone very well right now. Comes far side here, near side to Shaughnessy, down low to Bush. Bush doesn't go up with it, pushes it back out. 4 on the shot clock, goes down low to Bush. And just as the shot clock was going down, foul called on Snide. And going to the line for 2. It wasn't looking good for Schroon Lake to get a shot off, and Snide fouls him. So going to the line for 2 is Vanderwalker. And Nathan Reynolds getting ready to check in. He'll probably be coming in for Caleb Snide. No foul. The buzzer did go before the foul. And Gianbruno said he had called expired on the shot clock before the foul, and it is Lauren taking the ball up. Gets it up over to Osher. Osher to Lauren. Gives up his dribble baseline. It is Gravel. He takes a shot, misses it, rebounded by Bush. Bush gives it up over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy running the floor, looking to penetrate. Gets into the paint, pushes it back out to Vanderwalker. He's short, rebounded by Gravel. And Gravel called for steps. So Schroon Lake will get the ball underneath the Chazy basket with 4:44 to go here. They're up by 8, 17-9. The winner of this goes on and plays Friday against Willsboro for a tiebreaker. Down low to Bush. Bush does a nice, or not Bush, but number 13, Beers does a nice job not to travel. Now it goes into Bush. He's in the paint, gets the shot off. It doesn't roll into the hands of Lauren. Lauren looking to push the ball. Lauren getting the shot off. And nice rebound by number 5, Shaughnessy. Fast break, number 3. Vanderwalker fouled by Gravel. So end-to-end action here in Chazy. And for an old-fashioned three-point play is Vanderwalker. He makes it, so now it's a 17-12 Chazy lead. And Ricky Osher will take the ball up for Chazy, crosses midcourt, gets it up over to Lauren. Lauren goes all the way over to Gravel, goes inside to the paint. Halley gets the shot off the backboard. Halley bangs it in. It's 19-12 Chazy. Shaughnessy with the ball being guarded by Lauren, goes far side over to Vanderwalker. Baseline is Bush. He comes back to the top of the key. Now it's into the hands of Parody. Parody, the defense, the 2-3 defense of Chazy is being extended, and it's into the hands of Vanderwalker. He goes right side over to Shaughnessy, guarded by Osher, stolen by Snide. And Snide calls a timeout, had nowhere to go. So with 3:44 to go, Chazy up by 7, 19-12. From the timeout, and it's Osher taking the ball up here for Chazy. He crosses midcourt, gives it up over to Lauren, baseline to Gravel, back to Lauren. He goes to the top to Osher. Nice play by Gravel to go around, gets it to Halley. Halley's into the paint, goes off the glass. He's fouled by Bush, it looks like. It is. The foul is on Bush, so going to the line for 2 is Shea Halley. Nothing but net for Shea Halley. It's 20-12. Misses the second, rebounded by Bush. Bush looking to run the floor, coming up as Osher to help out. And that is a foul on Snide. And Reynolds will go into the game. Bush misses the first one. Snide is out, and it is Nathan Reynolds in for Chazy. Misses the second, and coming out is number 5, Shaughnessy. He looks to penetrate, going baseline. Number 3, it was Vanderwalker, and the ball will go to Schroon Lake underneath the Chazy basket. It is Vanderwalker taking the ball out here for Schroon Lake. Gets it to Bush. Bush gets an easy bucket underneath. And it's 20-14 with 3:09 to go here in the second. I'm Joey Trombley calling tonight's action. On the camera is Sam Castine for Hometown Cable here on the 10th of February 2010. Lapierre looking to check back into the game. And a foul by Osher going to the line for 2 will be Vanderwalker. And we're back from the timeout, and it will be Vanderwalker going to the line for 2. He misses the first one. Back in my day, Calvin, they called that an air ball.
If these guys be making their foul shots, they'd probably be ahead right now.
Missed the second one, and it's Osher. The arrow favors Chazy. Osher gets it into the hands of Nathan Reynolds. Reynolds all the way over to Lauren. Back over to Reynolds. Over to Osher. Osher gives it up to Reynolds. 19 on the shot clock. Taking their time. Over to Lauren. Nice hustle by number 3, Vanderwalker. Gives it up to number 10, Parody. He missed it, but the ball comes back into the hands of Shaughnessy. Down low to Bush, and momentum is shifting toward the Schroon Lake bench as they're trailing by 4, 20-16. And it's Lauren with the ball. Down low to Shaughnessy, or to Halley. Halley loses it, and that would be number 3 on Shea Halley, it looks like. And going to the line for 2 will be Vanderwalker. And when you're in the double-double with 7 minutes left in the second quarter, it's a great advantage to the team that gets the shots.
Yeah, if they make them.
You give them enough chances, they will. And with 2:07 to go, it's Vanderwalker back to the line. Misses the first one.
Missed 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Be a 1-point ball game right now.
Bush has missed a few on there.
Yeah.
Makes the second one. Now it's a 3-point game. And here comes Reynolds with the ball. He's looking to penetrate. Gives it low to Lapierre. Lapierre off the glass. Nice look from Nathan Reynolds to Andrew Lapierre. Chazy up by 5. It is Shaughnessy looking. He's guarded. Gives it up to number 13, Beers to number 10, Parody. He gets a 3-pointer off. Rebounded by Halley. Halley gets it to Lauren. Lauren looking to take it to the lane of the big guys, but sends it back out to Lauren, or to Reynolds, back to Lauren. He gets a 3-pointer, misses it, rebounded by number 10, Parody. Parody running the floor himself with 1:33 to go in the second. He gets the ball to number 5, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy looking to penetrate. Back over to Parody. Shot off. Rebounded by number 13, Beers. He couldn't get the shot to drop. Lauren gives it up, and travel called on Nathan Reynolds. And he thought he was in the NBA there, Sam.
Yeah, took one too many.
For Michael Jordan, they would have let it go. But at high school, they say no. And it's Shaughnessy coming up here for the Wildcats. Top of the key was Vanderwalker. He goes baseline to number 13, Beers. Doesn't get the shot. Rebounded by Bush. Bush went low to Vanderwalker, and I don't think Vanderwalker was expecting it. I think he thought Bush was going to take the shot. Turnover on Schroon Lake. Out of the game is Osher. Into the game is Gravel. Nathan Reynolds taking the ball up for Chazy with a minute left here in the second. It's into the hands of Lauren. Back over to Reynolds. Underneath he has Howley, Lapierre, and Gravel. Gets it back over to, there's a shot by Reynolds. He's off the mark, and it goes into the hands of Shaughnessy. And a travel called, and an unnecessary turnover for the Wildcats with 46 seconds to go. Jeff Botton's ready to check into the game. And Jeff Botton is in for Shea Halley. And Coach Bernard doesn't want these guys to get any more fouls before the half with 45 seconds to go here. Reynolds gets it into Lauren. Back to Reynolds. Over to Lauren. All the way over to Gravel. Back to Lauren. Over to Reynolds. To Botton. Botton pushes it back to Lauren. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds back to Lauren. He squares for three. He's short. Nice hustle by Botton, but he steps on the line. And the ball will go to Schroon Lake. Chazy's up by 5. No need for the shot clock. There's only 24 seconds here left in the second. It's Williams with the ball. Williams goes 13 to Beers. Back over to Williams. Williams back over to Beers. Baseline. Misses the shot. Bush goes up. He misses the shot. And Schroon Lake is controlling the boards. When you get 5 tries, you'll make it. And it was Vanderwalker making it. Reynolds called for the travel, it looks like. And the first half has come to an end with Schroon Lake leading Chazy leading Schroon Lake 22-19. And the first half has come to an end. And we're starting the second half here. Again, this is a big game. The winner of this goes on to play Willsboro because they'll be tied for the division lead, and they want to go into the round robin of the MVAC. And it's Andrew Lapierre getting a nice rebound, takes up the court over to Ricky Osher. Osher gets it over to Lauren. Lauren has it knocked away by Vanderwalker. Snide gets it up over to Lauren, inside to Halley. Halley takes it off the glass and in, and Bush had no answer for him. And Chazy scores the first 2 points here in the second half. And there's some nice penetration by number 5, Shaughnessy. Took it right into the land of the big guys. Took it right to Halley and Lapierre. He makes the bucket. It's now a 3-point game again. Chazy up by 3. It's Lauren. He has Osher at the top of the key. Osher goes inside to Halley. Hallie pushes it back out to Lauren, over to Osher. Baseline to Snide, down low to Lapierre. Lapierre getting the shot off. And nice play by Lapierre, hitting a 12-footer in the paint. And Chazy goes back up by 5, 26-21. And it's an exchange of baskets here early in the third quarter. And it's number 3 Vanderwalker looking to penetrate, but nice play by Snide to come over to help out defensively. And Shaughnessy looking to drive, comes back out, gets to Parody. Parody over the left side, over to Shaughnessy. Down low to Beers. And a nice drive by number 5, Shaughnessy. He's rejected by Hallie. It will be Schroon Lake underneath the Chazy basket, and it will be Vanderwalker taking the ball out here for the Wildcats. He goes baseline, squaring up is number 10 Parody. He misses, rebounded by Lapierre. Lapierre running the floor, gives it up over to Osher. Osher takes it right in, and he just weaves his way right through the defense. And Chazy up by 7, 28-21. And there's another drive by number 5 Shaughnessy, rebounded by Hallie. Hallie gives it up over to Lauren. Lauren taking the ball up here for Chazy. They're looking good here in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. It is Snide. Snide back over to Lauren. Lauren down low to Osher. Osher does a nice job going back door, and they go up by 9, 30-21 Chazy. And the ball comes into the hands of Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker gets it to Shaughnessy. Nice ball movement here by the Wildcats. Rejected by Snide. The arrow favors Chazy, so nice defensive play by Caleb Snide. And he'll take the ball out here for the Eagles. He gives it up to Lauren. Lauren will slowly take the ball up here for Chazy. Gets it up over to Osher. Back over to Lauren. Lauren all the way over to Snide. Snide squares baseline. Nothing but net, and Chazy has come out hotter than a pistol here in the third quarter. And timeout by Schroon Lake as Chazy has built the biggest lead of the night, 32-21. And Parody will take the ball out here for the Wildcats. He gets it into Shaughnessy, crosses midcourt. Shaughnessy comes to the near side to Vanderwalker. He goes all the way across to Parody. He gets the shot off. It's picked up by Lauren. Chazy's got the numbers. Lauren gives it up to Osher, and Osher tried to go up before he got the ball, and it goes off him. It's picked up by Parody, guarded by Osher. Osher's got to be careful for a frustration foul. Does a nice job, and it's now moved over to Vanderwalker. Good hustle by the Chazy defense, getting back in plenty of time here. 24 on the shot clock. Down low to number 13. Hit by Hallie, picked up by Lapierre. And Lapierre will be called for a double dribble. And it will be Schroon Lake ball at midcourt. Shaughnessy will take it up here for the Wildcats. Chazy extends the 2-3 zone. He goes left side over to Parody. Parody beyond the arc, looking inside. He comes back over to Shaughnessy. He goes on to the top of the key to Bush. Bush gives it up to Vanderwalker. Back over to Bush beyond the 3. He hits nothing but net. And nice three-pointer by Bush. It's 32-24. Lauren with the ball. He gives it up over to Osher. Osher, top of the key, taking his time, looking to penetrate. Hold him back on his dribble. Nice pick by Lapierre. Ball comes into Lapierre. Lapierre pushes it back over to Osher. Osher is now fouled by number 13, Beers. Ricky Osher taking the ball out underneath the Schroon Lake basket. Into Lapierre. Lapierre in the paint. Gets the shot up. He's fouled by Bush. And that's 3 or 4 on Bush. Going to the line for 2 is Andrew Lapierre. In and out on Lapierre with 4:10 to go here in the third. Chazy with an 8-point lead. LaPierre misses the second, rebounded by Bush, quickly gets it to Vanderwalker, who sends it all the way across to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy looking to penetrate, goes to the left side over to Parody. Parody back to Bush. Bush goes to the top of the key, number 13 with the shot. Beers misses it, rebounded by Osher. Osher running the floor, the numbers favor the Wildcats. Osher squares, he's short, taken by Bush. Bush gives it up over to Beers. Beers back to Bush. Bush crosses midcourt, goes to the near side, back to Bush. He's underneath with Howley. And it goes to Beers, he misses it, knocked out, picked up by Schroon Lake, shot up by number 10, Parody, taken by Halley all the way down to Lauren. Lauren gets the layup, and it's 34-24, 10-point Chazy lead with 3:24 to go here in the third. Ball into hands of Shaughnessy. He gives it up over to Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker penetrating into paint, pushes it back out. Now it's back down low, baseline. Ball knocked off the hands of Caleb Snide. He had position, but it went off his hands, so it'll be Schroon Lake underneath the Chazy basket as it's number 3, Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker, there's a three-pointer, hits top of the rim, and it comes into the hands of number 3, Vanderwalker. He goes in for the easy shot. And Halley coming out of the game. And Nathan Reynolds checks into the game with 3:05 to go here in the third. Halley came out with an injury. And it is Osher giving it up to Reynolds. Reynolds to Lauren. Over to Osher. Osher penetrating. He's blocked by number 3, Vanderwalker, and here comes Bush. Bush coming down on the counterattack. Throws it over the head of Williams. And with 2:41 to go, Chazy leading by 8, 34-26. It comes into the hands of Lauren. Lauren crossing midcourt. He has Osher to his right. He has Reynolds. Reynolds looking to square up, but he passes it back to Osher. Foul on Vanderwalker, a push underneath. So Chazy will get the ball underneath the Wildcat basket here. Nathan Reynolds sends it all the way out to Lauren. Lauren being guarded by Williams. He squares, hits the rim, and it goes into the hands of Bush. Bush gives it up over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy crosses midcourt. Chazy does a nice job getting back defensively. 27 on the shot clock, down low to Bush. Bush pushes it back out to Williams. Williams crosses the court over to number 5, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy nails a three-pointer, a big bucket for Shaughnessy. It's now a 5-point lead. Chazy had a 10-point lead, has been now brought down to 5 with 2:01 to go here in the third. Lauren gives it up over to Osher. Osher picked up, nice play by Reynolds. Back to Osher. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds by Lauren. Lauren looking to penetrate. Gives it down to LaPierre. LaPierre off the glass. Nice offensive play by the Eagles. They go up 36-29. It is Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy being guarded by Reynolds. Comes here to the near side into the hands of Vanderwalker. He's looking to penetrate. Vanderwalker. And no, he gets the foul on LaPierre. So Vanderwalker will go to the line as it's 36-31, and Vanderwalker will get a chance for a three-point play. And he makes the three-point play, so it's 36-32. Ricky Osher with 1:25 here in the third. Chazy had a three-point lead at the half. They lead by 4 here in the third. And a foul on number 5, Shaughnessy. Lauren to Osher. Osher to Lauren. Giving up to Reynolds. Back over to Osher. Osher for a long three-pointer. Hits the rim. And the ball will go to White. So nice play by Osher, seeing it go off a red jersey. Lets it go out of bounds. Nathan Reynolds will take the ball in for Chazy. Down low to Snide. Snide's blocked from Bush. Gets a shot off again. Rebounded by number 3, Vanderwalker. And travel on number 5, Shaughnessy. He didn't think so, and his coach said yes it was. So with 54.7 to go here in the third, Chazy with a 4-point lead. The winner of this will move on to play Willsboro in 2 days to decide who will win the third division here of the MVAC. It is Lauren with the ball. He gives it up over to Reynolds. Back over to Osher. Osher giving it up over to Reynolds. Reynolds back to Lauren. Lauren squares for a 3. Hits the rim. Rebounded by Bush. Foul on Lapierre. And that looks to be like number 4 on Andrew Lapierre. And Halley's into the game. Lapierre will come out of the game. And the ball comes into number 31, Bush. Bush gives it up over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy does a nice job not to travel. Back to Bush. And it's stolen by Lauren. Some nice speed on Lauren. He takes it all the way. A nice finish by Brandon Lauren. And Chazy goes up by 6, 38-32. Coming down on the counterattack is Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy being guarded by Reynolds. Gives up his dribble over to Williams. Williams picked up as Chazy extends their 2-3 zone. Goes into the hands of Shaughnessy. 4 seconds on the shot clock. There's a baseline shot. And the third quarter has come to an end. Chazy leads 38-32. We have 1 quarter to go here in Chazy on the 10th of February. And Sam, before we go off, I want to just say happy birthday to Mara Trombley. Today is Mara's birthday.
Oh, it was her birthday today.
Who's that?
I heard that before.
She is a teenager today. So we'll be back for the 4th quarter in just a minute. Thanks. Give her a little airtime. And we're back to start the 4th quarter. The arrow favors Schroon Lake. They trail by 6 with 8 minutes to go. And it's Shaughnessy with the ball here for the Wildcats. Picked up by Lauren, goes over to Williams' hands, into the hands of Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker being guarded by Lauren, goes to the post to number 13, Beers, back over to Shaughnessy. And Vanderwalker penetrating, does a nice job. Halley trying to get the rebound, nice rebound by Beers. Beers does a nice job offensively. Williams squares up for the shot, hits the rim, rebounded by Halley. He slaps it, nice play by Halley, all the way up to Reynolds. Reynolds gets the fast break basket. And good heads-up play by Shea Halley to see Nathan Reynolds out there and just slapped it to him. So nice job. Blocked by Halley, double blocked by Halley. Into the hands of number 5, Shaughnessy. He gives it up to Williams. Back over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy beyond the arc, now takes it into the paint. And it's a kick called on Snide. So Schroon Lake will get the ball underneath with 7:09 to go. Chazy up by 8. Schroon Lake ball underneath the Chazy basket. Vanderwalker will take the ball out for the Wildcats. Gets it to Bush, off Bush's hand, and Lauren. Lauren running the floor along with Reynolds. Lauren gets the shot off, rebounded by Bush. Bush looking for a fast break pass, gets it into the hands of number 3. Vanderwalker flips it back, Halley takes it over to Reynolds. Reynolds will slow it up. The clock favors Chazy, 28 on the shot clock, 6:50 in the game. They're up by 8. Lauren gives it up over to Reynolds, to Osher. Osher penetrating, and it is nice rebound by Bush. Bush gives it up over to number 5, Shaughnessy.
Stayed on his toe.
No, he didn't go over it. And it is Bush. Bush penetrating. Takes it right to Halley off the glass. 40-34. Reynolds with the ball. Gives it up over to Osher. Back over to Reynolds. To Lauren. To Osher. To Reynolds. Reynolds takes the 3-pointer. He's short. And it picked up by Halley. Halley off the glass, misses it. Nice rebound by number 13, Beers. Beers gives it up to number 5, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy quickly gets it up over to Vanderwalker. There's a baseline shot by Williams. Williams a 2-pointer. It's now a 4-point game, 40-36. Osher coming down, and it's Reynolds, and he steps on the line. So with 5:45 to go, Chazy's lead has evaporated to 4. Williams gets the ball into Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy back over to Williams. Over to number 3, Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker back to Williams. Over to Vanderwalker, back to Williams. 21 on the shot clock. Williams takes it right into the paint. Rebounded by Osher. Osher running the floor. He's got Reynolds, but he takes it up by himself. He's fouled going up. So coast to coast was Ricky Osher. He was fouled by Williams. It looks like Williams got hurt on the play. It looks like he might have knocked knees with Osher. Osher gets the roll. It's now a 5-point game. Misses the second, rebounded by Halley. Foul on number 13, and that would be Beers. Chazy will get the ball underneath the Schroon Lake basket. All the way out to Osher. He squares for 3. Doesn't get it, and Halley's called for over the back on Bush. 5:12 to go, Chazy up by 5. Williams will take the ball out for Schroon Lake, and he'll get it into the hands of Shaughnessy, who's picked up by Reynolds. He does not. He gives it to Bush. Bush came back over into the defensive end here, crosses midcourt, now looking to penetrate, taking it right to Halley, rebounded by Osher. Osher running the floor for Chazy. Gives it up to Lauren. Lauren takes a 3-pointer. Hits top of the rim, rebounded by Halley, and it comes into the hands of number 13, Beers. Beers gives it to Bush. Bush over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy being guarded by Reynolds. Comes over to Williams. Williams is beyond the arc. Crosses the court over to 13, Beers. Beers picked up, and now a penetration by Shaughnessy. 16 on the shot clock, now baseline. Shot goes up into the hands of Halley. Halley throws a football pass over to Reynolds. Reynolds doesn't get the foul, and now coming Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy running the floor, and that's an offensive foul on Shaughnessy. And the Chazy faithful love it. The crowd, or the Schroon Lake faithful, don't like it. And Jim Bruno said that Halley was there with 4:21 to go. It is Osher with the ball. Osher top of the key. The 3-point line gives it up to Lauren, over to Reynolds. Reynolds back to Osher. Osher to Lauren. Lauren to Reynolds. Back to Lauren. Trying to penetrate. Looks back out to Reynolds. 13 on the shot clock. Clock is in their favor. Osher will penetrate. Osher with an acrobatic shot. He'll go to the line for 2 as he's fouled by Vanderwalker. So nice play by Osher, knowing that he was going to get fouled. Just took a wild shot, knowing he'd get 2. And with 3:54 to go, Chazy's up by 5. Osher looking to extend the lead. He makes the first one. Hits the rim. Halley's right there. Doesn't get it to drop. Halley goes up again, and it goes off the hands of Halley. And Shea had a wonderful opportunity to extend that lead to 8, but missed the layup. So with 3:48 to go, it's Williams getting the ball into Bush. Bush back to Williams. Williams looking across midcourt. He does. He gets it into the hands of Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker pushes out to Williams. He gets the shot off. Vanderwalker makes 2. It's 42-38. And it's Ricky Osher taking the ball up here for Chazy. Osher to Lauren. To to Reynolds. Reynolds picked up by and it'll go to Chazy. So good hustle by Beers and Reynolds, but it went off of Beers, so Chazy will get the ball. 21 on the shot clock, 3:17 to go in the game. Chazy up by 4. A lot riding on this game here during senior night, and it's Snide goes up strong, rebounded by Halley. Halley's fouled by Williams, so Halley will go to the line for 2 with 3:12 to go. And a technical called on number 13, Beers. So Chazy's going to get 4 foul shots plus possession. This could be huge for the Eagles. Halley will get 2, then they'll shoot the technical for 2, and then it'll be possession for Chazy. So it could theoretically be a 4-point lead, could go to 10. Maybe 9. He misses the first one. And he makes the second one, so he extends the lead to 5. Now Osher will take the foul shots for the technical. Osher makes the first one. 6-point lead. He gets the roll on the second one. It's now a 7-point lead plus possession. And it's Osher taking the ball out for Chazy. Gets it to Reynolds. Nice pick by Osher. Reynolds getting over to Snide. And a travel called on Snide with 3:04 to go. Chazy up by 7. Williams will take the ball out here for Schroon Lake into the hands of Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy crossing midcourt, being picked up by Lauren. Gets it over to Bush. Bush over to Williams. Williams squares for the shot. Doesn't get the roll. Into the hands of Lauren. Lauren gives it up to Reynolds. Reynolds has position, and now it's a 9-point Chazy lead, 47 to 38. And it's Bush taking the ball up here for Schroon Lake. Bush all the way over to Williams. Beers baseline. Rebounded by Snide. Snide gives it up to Lauren. Chazy can slow the ball down. The clock's in their favor. It is Osher with the ball. Osher hangs on to it. And knocked away by number 5, Shaughnessy. And with 2:23 to go, 22 on the shot clock. Osher trying to get to Halley. Nice play by Bush to anticipate. Bush doesn't get the shot, and off the hands of Halley. And timeout, Schroon Lake with 2:17 to go. They trail by 9. Schroon Lake will take the inbounds pass into Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy to Bush. Bush goes all the way over to Williams into Beers' hand. Beers fouled by Reynolds. He'll be on the side with 2:11 to go. Williams into Bush. Bush to Shaughnessy. Nice defense here by the Eagles. Into the hands of number 10, Parody. Shot up by Bush. Gets his own rebound off the glass. Misses it. Pushes it out to Williams. He gets the shot off. He nails the 2-pointer. It's now 47-40. And it's Ricky Osher coming down here for Chazy. Osher loses the ball. Nice play by number 5, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy running the floor. He's going up all the way. Shaughnessy does a nice end-to-end. It's now a 5-point Chazy lead. So nice play here by the Wildcats. Osher, and timeout called by Coach Bernard with 1:33 to go. And Schroon Lake does a nice job cutting the lead down to 5 with 1:33 to go. Timeout, and it's been an exciting game here in Chazy with 1:33 to go. A 5-point Chazy lead. It was 9 just 20 seconds ago, and Schroon Lake has scored the last 4 points. It's into the hands of Lauren. Full court pressure here. And turnover picked up by Bush. So the pressure by the Wildcats pay off. All the way over to Williams. Williams squares, hits the rim. Bush gets the rebound off the glass. 6 straight points, 47-44. It's Osher giving it up over to Reynolds. Reynolds, nice again, the pressure. And foul on Chazy. And Chazy is feeling the pressure here by the Wildcats. 6 straight points. Foul on the Eagles. And timeout, it looks like, called by Coach Bernard. Back from the timeout, Lapeer is back in the game, as well as Halley. So Chazy has their starting 5 out there, and it's Bush to Williams. Williams over to Bush. Snide doing a nice job defensively into the hands of number 5, Shaughnessy. Down low to Bush. And now it's a 1-point game. 8 straight points here by the Wildcats. Lauren over to Osher, to Halley, down to Lapeer. Lapeer into the game, does a nice job. Andrew Lapeer coming into the game, makes the bucket, and it's now into Shaughnessy's hand. 39 seconds to go. Schroon Lake down by 3. Back into the hands of Parody. Parody fouled by Lapeer, and that could be the night for Lapeer, it looks like. It could be his 5th foul. And Gravel's coming in. Lapeer made his mark, getting the bucket. So Andrew Lapeer fouls out with 33.7 seconds to go here in the 4th. And they're in a 1-on-1 situation. And going to the line. No 1-on-1 yet. So it's underneath the Chazy basket. They're up by 3. And it is Parody taking the ball out here for Schroon Lake. He goes all the way out to Shaughnessy. He nails the 3-pointer, and we're tied. Over to Osher. Osher back to Snide. Snide up to Halley. Halley off the glass and a full court pressure. Nice job by the Eagles. Timeout Schroon Lake, and Chazy answers the call on the 3-pointer. Shea Halley off the glass. Chazy up by 2 with 17.7 to go. Beers will take the ball out here for Schroon Lake with 20 seconds to go. They trail by 2. And it's Shaughnessy with the ball being guarded by Lauren. Shaughnessy gives it up to Bush. Bush all the way over to Williams. Back over to Shaughnessy. Over to the left side to Parody. Back over to Shaughnessy. Williams goes to Bush. Bush squares up. Hits the rim. Rebounded by Osher. With 0.8 seconds to go. And it is a 1-on-1. Osher going to the line with 0.8 seconds. He can seal this with 2 free throws.
Well, they don't have much of a chance with 0.8 seconds to go.
Osher makes the first one. He can put it away here. Chazy can't foul. Let him get the ball with 0.8. Don't. And timeout called by Schroon Lake. Less than 1 second. We're on less than 1 second, Sam. I
can't see how they can lose.
Unless they try to take a shot and we foul them back here and they get 3 foul shots, but I would pull them back. He misses it. 0.3.
They lose half a second.
They put it back to 0.8. I'm not so sure about it. Once the ball is in your hand, it's a live play. but they put the shot clock back to .8, so that favors Schroon Lake. And they get the ball down, but looks below the Chazy basket. And I'm not sure what this shot's all about. But that just iced it. Must be a technical foul, I'm assuming. Oh, Schroon Lake had no more timeouts, which is a technical. Chazy will get it. So this game is over. Chazy wins a very emotional night here in Chazy's senior night. They beat Schroon Lake 53-49. And Hallie has it. And this game is done. And what a performance by the Eagles tonight. These two teams are close. Chazy lost down there on the buzzer, so they've split their contest this year. Chazy on the 10th of February 2010 beat Schroon Lake 53-49. I'm Joey Trombley. Sam Casson was on the camera for Hometown Cable. And as Sam and Calvin like to say, that's the way it was in beautiful downtown Chazy.